Hey you guys, so the thing that I was most looking forward to in patch 6.1 for when it came out to all of the servers, which it has now, is to go ahead and trade in tons of insignia for Warriors Mark chests, and then I could get tenacity marks from that, and mount spirits for that can turn into Ice Fang cards and get those into Beast Souls, but just the fate alone, being able to get tenacity marks for free, or especially in large quantities for free, is going to be very, very nice. So I'll do that with you guys here, and so we can jump in. The only thing that I want to note is sort of insignia income. So obviously TOK Nightmare is going to be one of the best sources. These chests do give quite a bit of insignia. It's not like every single drop is going to give them, but you get 500 each time it does. And then Guild Battle is a good source if you can make it there. If you can spare it, getting developing potions and then upping your guild skill that will increase your insignia income from Guild Battle is not a bad idea. And so yeah, I actually upped that a bit, and I get quite a few insignia from Guild Battle when I remember to go. But anyway, if you go to Guild Battle on any regular basis, that's not a bad idea. You can also farm them. You get quite a bit. I mean, not a ton, but enough for it to be noticeable from Group Arena and maybe Battleground, like a few here and there at the end, but nothing too significant there. But definitely, if you don't have anything else to farm that you need, just throw insignia there, and that's always a good bet. So the reason why I don't want to open up these guys, I've been saving them since before patch 5.8, so really since like early June I've been saving up these Diamond King chests, is just on the off chance that I actually need them for the medallion. So right now, actually, you know what, I can just advance renew this. I'm just going to do that just so I know that I'm good to go. And that's fine. But in case I need to use insignia to fill up this bar, which I would need over 120,000 insignia for this, I want to make sure that I have enough for that if I do decide to, push for honor for some reason. I don't think I'm going to make it to Battleground enough to really get this much honor. I have like 1,000,000 honor to go, I think. Let me see here. Okay, not 1,000,000, but I mean it's like 900,000 honor to go for this, and I figure I'll just use all the insignia that I have on me, and then should I need that medallion, I think that I'll get close to enough or enough insignia from these Diamond King chests to go ahead and do that medallion. So here, if I go into the exchange, and I go all the way over here, I have 500, after doing some renewals, I have 558,000 insignia, and so that can get me a whole lot of Warriors Mark chests. Let's go ahead and just do 500. Well, should we just go for the gusto? Okay, just do 558. Why not? Am I going to be using insignia for anything else? Do I need it for anything else other than this medallion? I don't think so. It'll be fine. Regardless, if I just screwed up, the worst thing that happens is I have to collect up insignia, or I have to open my TOK chests. So I have 558 Warriors Marks, and so here I have a guaranteed 1 mount spirit, guaranteed 30 tenacity marks, and then a chance at some other stuff. All of the other stuff, the mount whip, soul crystals, mount spirits I took out of my bags as well, and luck stones, I move all of those to my vault that were already in my bag. So when I open these up, hopefully it'll populate here, and we can see exactly how much I got from these 558 chests. As far as my tenacity goes, I'm at level 16 at the moment, and so I'm hoping to get close to 30. I'm not sure I'll get quite there, but we'll see. So I got 16,000, almost 17,000 tenacity marks. That's very nice. Mount spirits, I got 693. Soul crystals seem a little bit odd, seem really low. So you don't actually get a lot of soul crystals from those chests. 151 luck stones, 650 mount web, so you don't really get much in the way of the other materials. The only one that's pretty noticeable is just, so I opened up, how many of those chests? 558. Each one gave a mount spirit. So Yeah, I mean, it does seem like maybe, okay, a little bit of mental math. Maybe 20 of those chests is enough to get 25 mount spirits. Math was not totally off the first time that I did that on the test server. Okay, so let's go ahead and do each of these a level at a time. So I'm at 43 and out of 408. So I need 365. I'll go up to level 17. And so up to level 20, it's going to be 408, which is the basic cost, the basic cap cost for when the level capped out at 20. But after level 20, all of a sudden that cost goes way up. And here, so we go 500. Feeling like I don't have enough. I forgot, you know, how these costs jump, but it just doesn't feel like enough. I feel like the last two levels are like almost 8,000 on their own. But I'll at least get well into the 20s. Let's see, 2,000. Maybe 2,500. 3,000. Alright, so I got to level 28. I just have the last two to work on, and so I'll just gradually do that through Insignia. I think level 29 actually is not going to be too bad, but that last level costs 4,000, so it's a bit of a stretch there. But I think between, well, the wheel really doesn't give much, and I have to remember to spin it each day, but that's really, really nice. Just considering I just got 12 fate levels, which is fantastic. I went from level 16 to level 28, and that's, you know, big impact into my intensity stat and my tenacity stat. So that's very, very good. And just I didn't understand why they went such a long time making this such a difficult material, and now, you know, they've really cleared up that issue. And next we can go ahead and get Beast Souls. So here, Beast Souls, I'm at 22,607. We can go ahead and make some Ice Fangs. I actually have some more in my vault, but maybe I won't bother going to get them. Let's see here, Ice Fang. So I can make 27 Ice Fangs at the moment. Actually, I will go into my vault because I know I can... I think I have a good number too. Yeah, I have 83 here in the vault. So total 776. That is very nice. So go ahead and make 31 of these puppies. There it is. Ice Fang X 31. So again, the Beast Souls aren't crazy from this. It's just 80 each, but I mean it's still helpful, and you know, everybody can use a Beast Soul income, even if it's small. Everything adds up. I'm still going to use my League insignia for the mounts to try and get Beast Souls. There really isn't much else to do with them, but very, very pleased with this edition. I really think that it's the best, like, free player edition that patch 6.1 gave us. I really couldn't believe some of the comments on the blog. The YouTube audience seemed to be totally cool with it, and everybody was like, oh yeah, this is great. And on Facebook, everybody was like, oh, this is great. And then a bunch of people commented on the blog and were like, well, I could have gotten this free before. And I was like, yeah, you could get exactly one of them free before a week. So I was really, I mean, I guess, you know, people can find a way to criticize the game no matter what, and, you know, by all means, they have every right to, but I just found it exceedingly funny that anybody could fault this addition to the game. I really think it is a good thing. You know, what else are people doing with their insignia once they're done with soul crystals and soul seals? Now you can get soul crystals and soul seals, 500 of them a day in guild shop, so you have another way to get those. So I really think that insignia are better saved for medallion purposes. Obviously you do need to work on your medallion, and also for beast souls and tenacity marks, and that's great. So actually this tenacity can move along faster than some of your other fates, depending on you know, where you put your event resources and things, and what you do with your league insignia and whatnot. But anyway, so that's awesome. Lots of beast souls there. We can go ahead over here and in mount shop, some up to 25,000 or so. So that's very, very nice. And so it's not going to buy me one of these fancier mounts, but it'll add up. And so yeah, I mean that's about it. Here with mounts, even though I'm aggressively going after beast souls as much as I can, I actually have all of the mounts here. But the mounts that they've been adding, when they do add mounts, are quite fancy. They're like plus 400, plus 300 mounts, and so I think it's really in my best interest to gather up as many beast souls as I can, and so this can buy, you know, it can buy 5 mounts that are very, very, very good, and so that's great. But I definitely need more if I want to gather up a lot of mounts in the future. So anyway, I think that's about it. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I really think it's a great addition. You know, I think the only reason why you want to caution yourself is if you're close to getting another medallion level. So I would actually, if you know that you're able to get to your next medallion as far as honor goes, then I would fill out this bar, and just to make sure you get it out of the way, and then save everything else for the Warrior's Marks chests. But anyway, that's all there is to it, and a little bit of a BR boost, but it's not like tenacity, intensity, and intensity really factor in too much into BR. So thanks for watching, you guys. Take care, and have a very good day.